the information that members of parliament are not committed to on whether CDF should be used, this is really misinformation. Because, as my colleague has elaborated, we are yet to receive resources since the start of this parliament. And we are in the third quarter. We have only received 7 million. By now, we should have received actually 3/4 of our resources. So MPs are struggling on how to go about this. But more importantly is that the situation is not very good, especially for us, for me in Alego Usonga. Remember, Sam, that there is a policy shift on these CBC structures. Before this government, the position was that the junior secondary school was supposed to be domiciled in the present secondary schools. Remember, Magoa traveled all over the country building new classrooms in secondary schools.
Yes.
Now this policy shift, now that junior secondary schools are going to be domiciled in primary schools, has brought a lot of problems. Because the structures, the former government built more structures in secondary schools. Now we are coming back to primary schools. That is the first problem. The second problem is that even for the laboratories, the ministry has not decided what kind of laboratories they need. Because I believe the laboratories that are needed for CBC in junior primary secondary schools is different from the laboratories we are building in secondary schools. So a new technology needs to be brought so that even if you go to build laboratories, we know what kind of laboratories we are building. And when I spoke to the PS for education last week, he told me that they are working on that. So I think you cannot blame members of parliament on this, because even if you wanted to do it, we have to be told what kind of laboratory we are building to meet with the requirements of the CBC.